Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry I haven't been posting, but I've been doing most of my stuff on TikTok and on Facebook. But I want to talk about fear today. And some people, why are you going to talk about fear? Because it's a big thing. Like, and I know people probably thinking like, hey, Dave, this is supposed to be a spiritual channel. Believe me, everything that I talk about, it affects you on that level. Because if you can't be on what they call like the base level, which is actually the ultimate level, like if you can't be in a natural normal state, if you can't correct yourself and if you can't like control your mind, which is like we should be able to, we're human, it's our mind. If you can't control your emotions, if you can't be financially fit because you live in this world, you know what I'm saying? Understand that. Don't listen to people when they say, oh, you don't need money. Where do you live? What do you do? Do you live in a house? Do you need to get food? And if you get food, how do you get food? Through money. Live in a house through money. So you got to understand the reality that you're being portrayed and the reality that you're actually in. So this is why I'm talking about fear, because it's such a contradiction on how we see, how we're told and how we see it on TV or something like that, and how we're talked about it in society today. Example, I'll tell you a story about me and myself. I started a business, a carpet cleaner business. Some of you guys know that's followed me. And I stream that. There's some vlog on there. You can check it out. Me going around doing that. And when you're starting something new that's unpredictable because it's untested by yourself, people around you, there's not going to be encouragement. There's going to be projected fear. And it's not because they're trying to look out for you. It's because they're afraid for you because they wouldn't do it. Not saying that you shouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Now, we have to keep in mind that, like, the only way you can succeed is to try. If you don't try, you lose. If you don't try, you can never succeed. People don't realize that. They think they're going to be successful and hide in a corner for the rest of their life. Oh, tell me when the boogeyman leaves and I'll come out. That's not how things happen. Sorry, guys, I'm hot. Just came from the gym. That's not how things are going to happen here. You understand? So I started my business. Everybody, oh, you have to think about your family. In the old days, we went to war. Men went to war, willing to die, lose everything. Not what you think today. Oh, I can lose a little bit of money. Lose their life for their family. And now, when you're trying to do something, they say, no, you got a family. What, I lose a couple of dollars, then I have to go back to work if this thing doesn't work out? Like, what? Who are you fooling? Society pushes you to be mundane because they don't want you to get out of the trap, out of the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Some people call it the matrix. They want to keep you trapped. They want to keep you in fear. Like, and that rolls into so many other things, but we're just here to talk about this, right? You know, like, they want to keep you in a system because when you're in a system, you're stressed out, your testosterone's low. When your testosterone's low, you can't have free thought. You know what I mean? You're constantly in a fear state. You can't meditate. You can't evolve your mind. You can't relax. Like, you get where I'm going? And this is what you're giving to your family because you're being a coward. Because you're taking advice for somebody who never did it themselves. Like, be a hero. You grew up watching heroes, superheroes, comic books, movies, or you looked up to role models that did extraordinary things. We learn about these heroes all the time, but then we get second guessed and push to the side and say, that's not for you. Like they say for Jesus. Jesus did that, but that's not for you. Like, or any ideology that you think is true anyway. So don't let the contradiction get into your brain. Understand that there's things that you want in life. There's places that you want to go. And the way that you measure that is saying, this is what I need to do to get here. Am I willing to do that? And if you say no, then stop trying to portray that this is what you want to do. Just cut it off because you're lying to yourself. Move on. Stop lying to yourself and stop wasting the time of you and the people around you. If you want to go to the gym, you want to get fit, you got to go to the gym. You got to do certain things for whatever you're trying to achieve in the gym. If you're not willing to do those things, just cut that shit now and say, listen, I'm not going to get there. Fuck it. I'll just be big. I'll be slow, whatever, or I'll be skinny or whatever, or I can go to the gym and do other things. I'm just not going to get to where I want to be because I'm not willing to do that. You got to understand that, right? So when it comes to fear, when that shit hits you on your own level, if somebody gives you fear, you suck that shit up and you breathe. That's it. That's it. You suck that shit up and you breathe. That's what meditation's for. It gets you in a constant state that you can go back to your breathing, that you can go back to a normal level, that your brain could run and slow down. And that's what yoga does too. You have to do your yoga. Like more than you do your meditation, you have to do your yoga. It's serious. To be able to relax, you need to do that. So when you get this social programming, you could be like, whatever. You can listen to it, but it won't affect you. It won't affect you. You know what I'm saying? So if you get hit with fear from your own triggers, you got to learn to relax through that. Breathe through it. Go into that situation again. Don't be afraid of it. It's okay to be fucking nervous. It's okay to be afraid. I'm brave. When I'm afraid, I still do it. You don't have to be confident. I'm not confident. I just don't let my fear stop me. When I'm afraid, I fucking still do it because I came here to do it. So let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be that type of individual. You know, that's the only way that you can come out ahead in this life. But when you get hit with fear from other individuals and it raining this shit down on you, especially people that you respect, people that you love, throw that shit to the side. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter if they're your mom. It doesn't matter if they're your dad. It doesn't matter if God has descended down here and said that you're doing the wrong thing. And that's what the fuck you want to do in the moment. That's what you got to do, and you got to do it to the fullest, to the point that you're going to achieve that goal. Like I said, you don't let fear strike you from the outside, because that's programming from... Let me not go into it, but it's a deep, deep thing that this world is being brainwashed with. You understand? Like, people are not designed to be successful. I don't care what they're telling you. I don't care how much they're saying, oh yeah, we want this for you. It's absolutely not true, or it would have already been there. We're already too far advanced mentally and through our technology, that everything is achievable at this point. You know what I'm saying? And things happen a certain way because it's made to happen like that. So people do not want you, society does not want you to succeed, or they would have things in a way that is easy, not like, oh, you got to learn these tricks online from these gurus that got the secret or anything like that. You got to go through a program and then you will succeed, because you can do that. But why would it be so tough? Why would it be such at a low level? Like, you can't find this shit. You got to search for this shit. You got to search for groups and shit like that, because it's not wanted. That's why everybody's programmed to be afraid. You go to church, they program you to be afraid. Like, no offense to anybody that goes to church, but it's a fact. You got to be fearing. They teach you how to be afraid. Your parents teach you how to be afraid. They don't teach you how to be confident. Nobody says, go ahead, you're doing the right thing. That's why I always think it's good to be in groups. It's always good to be into an activity or some kind of a, like if you're in a man's group, a women's group, or if you're in a sport, because it's different. Anybody knows that has been in a group of people, like, and it's not just a random group we're going out. No, like it's an organization. Like you're pushed, you're propelled forward amazingly. You play football, everybody's on your shit. Oh man, you got to get better here, and you just get better because they're all pushing you. Because when you're in a group, you're not afraid because everybody has your back and they have your best intentions. So I'm just saying, when fear hits you, step up, do what you need to do, focus, especially if you're a man nowadays, because men are being attacked, like, and women are paying the consequences like crazy. Man, maybe I should talk about that on a different video. They're really damaging women on multiple levels. Like spiritually, they're being ruined. They're being ruined. Mentally, on every single level, they're being ruined. And you have these feminists out there that maybe are trying to do the right thing, but they're destroying everything that they're trying to do. I mean, relationship-wise. And the only reason that we're here to be happy and be peaceful and to achieve things. And they're just like stepping on that for themselves. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.